So 5,500 ETH. I'm going to make a prediction for a couple of reasons. One is so you need a place to start with and a target to go to give you something to think about, and to kind of hone your skills to make you think if you're thinking about the entire market. Stuff like this and all other things in variables attached to it. There's my co-host Harley. He's look at him. It's Happy Dog. Come on, Harley. We're going this way. All right, let's bring this back. See if he'll come. Harley, come on, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna go get something out of the store there. Oh, did I show this part? Oh yeah, this beautiful little stream. Pan around. There's the dog who isn't sure where we're going. We're going this way, buddy. Come on, Harley. No, Harley. Come here, Harley. Come on. His eyesight's bad, so he doesn't know. He has to hear my voice. He can see shadows, I'm sure. His depth perception's all screwed up, but he's kind of confused sometimes. But he does get in. I don't mind if he wants to sniff around a bit. So some of the variables are ETF. This is the summer. We got a flood of Bitcoin on the market with after the Germans and the Mt. Gox and whatever. Even some of the police forces are selling some of that Bitcoin, but at least they're smart enough to sell on an OTC. With that said, and we have other ETFs on the go, and it's some people say there's going to be a toss-up between owning Bitcoin ETFs versus Ethereum ETF. But my guess is they're going to know how to sell it, you know, and they're going to pump it because they're going to pump it now because they want to make the sales now and get it established in the market. And once that happens, they'll go on to the next one, which is, I'm starting to think XRP at the moment because XRP has more of a track record, but we'll see. Especially with the CME listing it for whatever reason, you know, just for tracking. That's what they're calling it, tracking. But my belief is they're testing, they're sampling to see if people are going to get interested in this and what's going to happen and so on. So they'll go from there. And if it gains traction, because XRP was always the number one trader for short traders and scalp traders back in the day. Well, that's Harley. He won't hurt you. Anyways, so ETH is kind of a longer term hold. I would suspect, medium to long term. You kind of want to ride the cycle rather than doing short scalp trades because it's kind of bulky to move around, which is kind of good. But I mean, it moves more than Bitcoin, so you got to watch your leverage. That's for sure if you're going to do that stuff. Yeah. So with that in mind. And I don't think like the day they open up ETFs in the States, because they've had ETFs already around the world. Canada's had it for a while. I can't name all the other ones, but there's a few other ones out there that's already had ETFs. There's that little lovely park. I didn't film it yesterday because there was kids there. I don't like filming kids in general. Especially just some dude walking his dog filming kids raise his eyebrows. Unfortunately, there are too many instances where bad things have happened. So better to be, just let it go. I don't even really like parents filming my kids, or if I had kids, I wouldn't like it. Their own kids is fine, obviously, because whatever. But anyways, this is not a sermon. Anyway, and so ETFs, it's not going to pump to 5,500 the day of, which is the 23rd, which is kind of what we're led to believe. Is that a $5 bill on that thing over there? It's crazy if it is. I'm going to lose my dog here. Harley! It looks like half a $5 bill. I'm not sure how it got there. So, with a little work, I could probably go get it. Maybe I'll think about it on the way back. Anyways, yep, I knew I was gonna lose my dog. Harley! How fast did he go? And where did he go? Fuck, now I've lost him. Oh, there you are. The only place you could be, which is behind the garbage can. All right, good place. Come on, buddy, let's go. Let's go. It's all right, we're gonna circle around. And so with that in mind, so what happened with Bitcoin is they said Bitcoin had a dump and then a pump. So it dumped after the ETFs were launched, and then it pumped about 30% or whatever. I think we've already had the dump that we need to have, because people have lived through that cycle. They already have the experience. They know what's going to happen. So they're anticipating a pump regardless, and it's going to be hard to short sell. So it's just going to pump. You know, so we might have a pullback just beforehand, but I don't think it'll be significant, very significant. But nonetheless, it'll be we might have a. But if you're looking at the 12-hour chart, I mean, it's right on the tip. And I was hoping to enter another couple $100 into my trade, but you know, we're not gonna get the opportunity. I don't think just yet. It's hard to say. I'm gonna keep my eye on it though. I mean, I could even set it if I wanted to. It's not a big deal, but and I will. I could set $100 just for the hell of it. Lower my cost in and whatever. Whatever. I don't think she's going. I don't have the time. I'm sorry, and I'm not going to shut my camera off to check. But I know it's after 4, if that helps you, and it's before 5. So after 4 and 4 to 5. Okay. I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna cross the bridge, buddy. All right. Are you coming with me? Are you coming? Where'd he go? Oh, I don't think he made the corner. No, we're going this way, buddy. Come on. Come on. Harley. Harley. Come on, buddy. Harley. Aw. Here. Let me grab your leash. I'll just lead you across the bridge. Come on. So anyways, so where are we at? So with that, so another 20%, and I have a feeling they're going to push the ETH. They know how to market this, and they're going to market. Now I'm talking about the Black Rocks of the world and whoever's involved in these ETFs. We're also anticipating a pump in Bitcoin, which they're going to short massively, I'm sure, as soon as they get to the target. So I don't know. So we might get a pump up to the range. Weekly range on the Bollinger Band, and then after that, I don't know. That's 4,000. I'm expecting like it'll break through to the all-time high as a back check. Now that everything's cleared for Ethereum to do that, and we had a nice pump on XRP, so I'm expecting the same for ETH. So ETH will go 48. They'll keep pushing it. It'll hit about 55 before it kind of slows down, collapses for the summer. Now, this doesn't mean that's the end of ETH and it's only going to hit 5,500. I think 5,500 is kind of our sort of short-term to mid-range, 4 weeks out or so target. I think more than that, I think, is really stressing it. And be wary of what I'm saying. 5,500 might be just a little high, but like I said, I think they're going to pump these ETFs, and they're going to pump them and push them as hard as they can, and people get involved. But it's still the summer's time, and we're going to have that pullback. And but so we're getting very close to the FOMC meeting where they decide on the rate cuts. So the rate cuts will cut it short. So if they don't get rate cuts that they're hoping for, then it's going to slow it down, right? And then you'll have to kind of wait for summer, and that's when the cycle will pick up again, and ETH will go higher than 55 probably, and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna make that prediction at that time. Right now I'm looking out for the next 2 to 3 weeks after the drop of so even starting now, because it's gonna burst through and it's gonna trend higher, and maybe explode closer we get to the drop of the ETFs, and then hopefully break the all-time high and then go on to 55, and then and if it goes past that, then great. Don't listen to me, stay in it, watch your keys. So again, I'm not it's not advice, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, do I want to get that? Where was that? The park's back. No, come back this way, Harley. Harley, come on, come on. All right, come on, Harley. Let's see if I can see up closer. If I can find that little thing. I don't know what it was. It was just attached. It was probably bait. Harley, Jesus Christ, come on. So, bait for guys like me to fall in and do whatever. But I went past it. And I did want to take a closer look. My eyes aren't what they used to be, unfortunately. So, is he coming? Come on, Harley, buddy. So, yeah. So pretty close, pretty damn close. I would say to 5,500. But if nothing else, we're gonna hit the all-time high. So prepare for that. So 4,800 I think is a given. Again, I'm not allowed to give you advice, so. Harley, get the fuck over here. Come here, Harley. It's fucking dog, man. Sometimes he's listening, sometimes he's not. Usually he's very compliant, but he gets hot and he gets moody and he gets on his own. I gotta go get him. He also wants to go home. He wants to go out, but he wants to go home. So it's hilarious. He's never he's always on the wrong side of the door. He's like a cat. He's gonna start moving because I'm coming. No, you're coming with me. I want to go over here for a minute. All right. So, yeah, so I think, again, not advice, but 4,800 is given, back test, and then we got to squeeze a bit extra out of it. Plus, there's inflation. So it'd be back test with inflation is probably 5,300 or more by itself. So that's another variable I'd like to add into the mix, just because of the inflation, even though inflation's coming down. But these are things that people should be considering. So an actual all-time high, I think, would be closer to 5,300 or whatever. Add 5% or whatever percent you think. We could probably do the math, because I don't think we have hit an all-time high on Bitcoin. We basically hit a back test with inflation. So I think that's what we're going to get. We're going to get a back test with inflation, and then we're going to squeeze a few extra hundred out of it because of the ETFs, and it's going to get its bump. So be prepared for that. This may happen for Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin may go to, if it breaks through that 72 barrier with all that liquidation zone, be forewarned that things could get nice. So let's see if I can find where that little spot is. Where's the garbage can? Okay, have a good day.